I bought a couple of items from the new Spring and the City collection by Catrice. This is their trend edition for the spring, of course. And we have some really nice looking products. I bought a couple of things. I didn't buy everything. I'm gonna test them out today. Alright, let's start out with this pretty funny looking thing. This is a perfume stick. You apply this to the skin instead of like spraying it on. It's the perfume stick in C01 Springs Nature, and this one has the very fun looking tweed packaging. I feel like that is such a cute touch, such a fun thing that they did with this collection. I feel like they really bring it usually when it comes to the spring collections. They really go all out with the packaging. This looks kind of like a lip balm, but it definitely isn't a lip balm. It's just kind of like this jelly stick. It smells very kind of like peach iced tea. Like, yeah, that's how I would describe it. It's like a peach iced tea. It has some white florals in it, I think, and it's kind of like fruity peach, maybe a little bit of mandarin. It smells quite nice. It's very fresh. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my arm and see, or on my arm, on my wrist. I don't know, it smells quite nice. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit, see if that develops. But this is quite a nice scent. I like it more than what they had in their like water inspired collection. I forgot the name now. But the perfume that they had in there, I just felt was like a little too subtle, a little too soft. Didn't do much for me. This one I actually really like. Like, this is quite a nice one. So far. I still have to let that sit a little bit, like see how it develops with my skin, like in combination with my skin. Okay, I zoomed you in a little bit. We are gonna get into these makeup items. I'm gonna take off this lip balm that I have on. Okay, so in this collection we have two lip oils. I bought one of them. I bought the shade that I was most interested in. This is the Catrice Glossy Nectar lip oil, and this has pretty cute packaging. It looks quite nice. It's the Catrice Spring and the City Glossy Nectar lip oil C01 Hello Lover, and it has quite a bit of a scent to it. It's hard to say now with that other scent right at my nose. I'm gonna see if I can discern this. Kind of like vanilla-esque, but maybe also a little bit of berry something in there. This is a sheer lip oil that has kind of like a purpley tint to it. Like, it looks a little bit more berry like this, but as it shears out, it's definitely a little purpley. It looks really nice. The other one was more of an orangey shade, and that is just not something that I'm ever gonna wear. And I thought this would be pretty sheer, but I do feel like this is giving like a purple tint to my lips. Like, this is actually building up quite a bit more than I thought, and it's looking pretty cute. It is not a super thick lip oil. It's a little bit on the thinner side, which I don't mind as long as it's like not so thin that it disappears off your lips like in 2 seconds. This is actually looking really cute. That's a nice color. I love a little bit of a purpley lip. Feels nice. I like the look. Like, the look on the lips is really nice. It's glossy, it's sheer, it doesn't look weird, it doesn't grab onto dry patches. I don't feel like this is looking odd. Maybe slightly stringy here. I feel like I applied a little bit too much. Let's fix that. But yeah, besides that, really nice, really beautiful color. Looking glossy. I'm a fan so far. Okay, so we have some blush duos. Blush and highlighter duos in this collection. I feel like these are really like the star of the show. Packaging 10 out of 10. These look so cute. I love the tweed. I could imagine like having a jacket in something like this. I do feel like it would be easy for this to kind of like come apart. It's not like super smooth, and we have some little like fray bits sticking out, so I would be a little bit scared to just throw this in the bag. I think it would cost a little bit of effort to keep this neat, but the packaging is really cute. We have two colorways. So it's the Catrice Spring and the City Eye and Cheek Glow Complex, and then we have C01 Rosé and Rooftops, and this one has kind of like a bright coral, kind of like reddish orange blush, and then we have a more cool tone pink, icy pink glow like highlighter. These feel like cream to powder products. I do feel like it's an interesting choice having like this brighter warm tone coral with a cool tone pink. I'm gonna see how these combine together. And then we also have the CO2. And this is CO2 Cherry Glow and Skyline Views. And this one has a beautiful looking kind of like cool toned cherry blush. I feel like it's still gonna work pretty well on my skin tone because it's a little bit on the like softer side. As you swatch it, as you sheer it out a little bit, and then we have a very almost like orangey bronze with a golden shimmer highlighter. I kind of feel like a switch would have made more sense, like the berry blush with the light pink highlighter and then the coral blush with the golden highlighter. I get that this is a little bit more for deeper skin tones, but undertone wise I feel like that would have made a little bit more sense. But in the end I bought both of them. We're gonna see how I really feel. Okay, let's start out with the blushes. I'm just gonna use one on each cheek and then see if I can blend it together a little bit. If it doesn't become the most coherent look ever, I'm just gonna live with that. Just gonna start somewhat slowly, see what the pigment is like. This is pretty pigmented. And yeah, I really like this cream to powder putty thing. This actually is really nice. Wait a minute. Do I actually like the shade on myself? It is definitely warm, but it has like that reddish coral to it, which I feel like makes it like a really nice natural flush. I actually really like that on myself. Like that is really cute. And that took me like 2 seconds to apply. That was really easy. Okay, I like that one a lot more than I thought. I am impressed. Okay, let's do the highlighter. Very excited about that one. I think this combination is gonna be very, very nice. Yes, that's beautiful. Kind of icy. Really easy to blend in together. Like more easy than I thought with the warmth and the coolness. Let's take a closer look. There's shimmer in this highlighter, but it's not a chunky shimmer. It's really like that shimmer feel, like smaller shimmer particles. I feel like it actually looks really nice. It looks really good. Like it's not too chunky. It's not too much, but there's definitely a shimmer when you look up close. I do think, like, I like that shimmer. It looks cute. Okay, let's do the other colorway. I'm just gonna wipe off this brush because I did enjoy application with that brush. By the way, that is a Rare Beauty blush brush, cream brush. Doesn't really say like what it is. There's no number on this. It's like the Rare Beauty mystery brush, but I think if you look for it, you'll probably be able to find that. Okay. The berry blush. I think I'm gonna dip in once to start. I see how I feel about that. Yeah, that is already very pigmented. That is very pigmented. Okay. I am very fair. Keep that in mind. It is gonna look different on people with deeper skin tone and more contrast in their features. It is a pretty blush though. It is nice. I can blend it out, but I don't think I should take more than one dip. I think that is looking pretty cute. By the way, my base is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Tint, so could be that they look a little bit more matte if you apply a more matte base. That is really nice. I really like these putty blushes. This one is a little bit pigmented for me. I think for this one I would actually maybe use a different brush for me personally. Like that's not bad, but I feel like with a different brush it would be a little bit easier for me to use. But that is a really nice berry blush. Okay, that highlighter, I don't think that highlighter is gonna be for me. I think that might be a little bit too warm tone. And what is my cat doing? Hey, Nico! He's stealing my hair clip. No! Why? Alright, let's continue. I saved the hair clip, but he might go for something else instead. Okay, so what I was saying, this highlighter I think might be a little bit too warm for me. It does look very warm toned. But gonna wipe off that highlighter brush. I do really like these so far. I do feel like they did something really fun with these, and it does feel, ooh, there's quite a lot of pigment coming off on this brush. I do feel like they did something really fun here. That is very golden glittery. Yeah, that is a glittery highlighter. That is definitely a bit more of a chunky one. It's just adding kind of like a golden glitter. I think this one is a little bit more subtle. Like this one is a little bit more chunky. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one is more of an ethereal shimmer, smaller particles, a little bit more subdued, and then this one is bam, okay? They're like, we heard you like golden shimmer, so here you go. Yeah, definitely a different formula. I do think this looks pretty cute, but it's just a little bit more chunky, a little bit more like you can point to the individual shimmer particles. I feel like this as a whole, there he is, the stealer of hair clips. I feel like this cheek as a whole is my favorite, but I really like this blush. I just don't know if I would really use this highlighter as a highlighter or more as like an inner corner highlighter or maybe even an eye topper because it's so glittery. Okay, I'm just gonna blend the berry blush in a little bit here, and then I'm gonna apply... How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna apply a bit of the icy highlighter on the other cheek and see if I can live with that result, because like that is a glittery cheek for sure. Okay, I don't think this is gonna look exactly the same. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I kind of feel like I'm messing with it a little bit too much right now. It's easier to blend things together when the formulas are more similar. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that shimmery one. Let's apply a little bit over here. Yeah, this cheek is just working better for me right now. This is just looking a little bit odd. But I think, knowing what I know now, I can definitely do a cute cheek look with these duos. I do like them. I want to blend a little bit more, like right over here. I feel like that line is a little bit too harsh. Yeah, just look at this cheek, don't look at this cheek. I do really like the blushes. I just feel like that one highlighter it's a little chunky, but I feel like people would still be able to enjoy that. It's just not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. We have some lip pencils, the Shape and Shade lip pens in this collection. I did buy 2 shades, both of the shades that there are in the collection here. So these are kind of like a blurring lip pencil, you can blur them out. I feel like these are very similar to the new one from Makeup Revolution that I recently tried, but of course I haven't put these on lips yet, so we'll see if that is actually the case. So we have here CO1 Lip Loft, and this is more of a warm tone brown. I don't know if this would be my most used one, but we're just gonna try it out on lips and see. These on the bottom, by the way, have this kind of like blurring applicator that you can use to blur out the lip lines. And then we also have CO2 City Lines, and this one seemed a little bit more cool tone, kind of like a cool tone nude, a little bit of a rosy brown. So I'm gonna take off this lip oil, and then I'm gonna first apply the warm tone one. I feel like the perfume is now turning a little bit more, almost like a warmer floral. It is really nice. I actually really like how this smells. Like, this smells good. That does smell good. And I feel like for the price, I don't know how long it would last. Like, I've never tried a solid perfume like this, but it does smell really good. Alright, so CO1 Lip Loft. Just gonna outline first and then blend inwards. This one is very warm toned. Like, almost like a muted orange. Would look very beautiful with that orangey lip oil, I think. Quite a beautiful color, but just a little warm tone for my liking. I don't feel like it's gonna be too smeary. I'm gonna blend this out with the applicator on the bottom. See how I feel about that. It's an interesting applicator. I don't know if I love the way this blends. Like, it does something, but it's very hard and kind of like silicone-y. I don't know how I feel about this shape. I feel like there are better ways to do this. Like, Yeah, this is doing something, I guess. I don't love the applicator, okay? So this is it as a lip liner. I'm gonna just apply it all over my lips. I like the applicator of the Makeup Revolution better. This is not that smeary, but like in a good way. I feel like this will last pretty long actually. Like I feel like this would dry down and it would last. It's a little like grippy. Almost sticky, but in a way that you can eat and drink something and it will not be all over your face. Yeah, I actually do like that. That's actually quite a nice color. That is quite nice. Like, out of my comfort zone for sure, but it is quite nice. Let me see. A bit of transfer, but I feel like this will dry down a little. I have some hope for that. Like, this formula seems pretty nice. Like, some of it comes off, but it still looks very even. I would have to do some wear tests to see how I really feel. Okay, let's take that off. I am very excited about the cooler shade, CO2 City Lines. I think this one is gonna be a really good color. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but in the end I'm gonna put the lip oil on top. Because I feel like that is kind of what they were going for. This is very close to my lip color. I don't think these are too pigmented or too smeary, which I was a little afraid of, but this is looking great. This one would be a little bit easier to blur into my lip lines because it's so similar to my lip color. But I try and blur that a little bit. But I just don't love that applicator. I do like this look. Okay, I'm gonna apply the lip oil and see how these match. I feel like it's gonna be really nice. Like, this is a nice lip oil if you want something that is hydrating, not too thin, but definitely also not too thick. Yeah, I like that combination. It's a nice kind of like more natural looking cool toned lip combo. And here we have the finished look. I did use the Gloss Gods Let's Get Nude eyeshadow palette for the eye look. I applied a mix of both highlighters in the inner corner, and I do have to say that the golden shimmer for an eyeshadow is really pretty. So I think I might just use it like that, like as an inner corner highlight, a little bit of a sparkly addition, because it does look really beautiful and sparkly on the eyes. I just find it a little bit too much on the cheeks. So this collection, I really like this perfume. I feel like it's getting a little bit less peach iced tea and a little bit more sophisticated. Like, it's pretty soft now, more florally warm, closer to the skin kind of scent. Like, this is not a stop people in their tracks kind of scent. It's a little softer. I think I might apply it a little bit more the next time. I just wanted to see like how much of it I would actually be able to scent after a little bit. It's just a little bit on the softer side. It's still there. I think is really lovely so far. The cheek duos, I actually really enjoy them, except for that golden sparkly highlighter, as I said. But I feel like the blushes are really beautiful, are really skin-like. It's a cream to powder, so it's not sticky or anything like that. It's easy to combine with powders. I had a powder bronzer underneath, but I feel like it would also be really easy to combine with creams. The lip oil I really enjoyed. This is a really nice cool tone shade. It feels very nice on the lips, like very nice and hydrating without being too thick and goopy and sticky. Like, this is really nice and soft. I feel like combined with this lip liner, it's a little bit more like a rosy shade, but I think if you would combine it with a more purple lip liner, this would definitely pull more purple. And then the lip liners, I have to do a little bit more of a wear test with these on their own, because it's just a little bit hard to say now, also because now I'm wearing it with a lip oil that could also change the way it actually wears. But I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the day. But I like the application. I feel like they're not gonna be too smeary. I do like the colors, and I especially like this lip combo. Like, this is such a nice lip combo. So I actually really like this collection so far. I am really excited about this so far. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching.